Whoa, you're level 11 in this?
Yeah, I told you when it like the first month it came out, I was like balls deep in this.
Damn, I guess so.
Ooh, actually, you know what? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Weird, this thing just cut out really quick. So this is the, okay, yeah, uplink. I hate how long it takes to change the appearance presets.
I know. It takes forever, right?
And since it says preset, does that mean I can actually like detail it or anything? Or
You should be able to. I mean, I thought. I don't know. I couldn't. It wouldn't do it for me either, so I don't know.
Oh my god, dude. So, you know, I got that holster for the H&K the other day.
Yeah.
Like that thing's all fine and dandy, but it's not, it doesn't at all work for any sort of concealed carry. However, I
Oh,
found
really?
my old SIG holster, it fit pretty damn well. I absolutely detest the idea of using a holster not designed or molded to the proper firearm, but I was like, well, I'm going to church, and that's one of the places where I really want to have my gun because it's like going, it's almost as bad, not nearly as bad, but as close as you can get almost to going to a public school now. So yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah. So I used my other holster for it, and it was like, could have been much worse, but it wasn't great. So I very much am going to take back the other holster tomorrow and just get a legitimate in the waistband holster. That's probably super uninteresting to you, but when you come out, like move out here, and we go shooting, I'm totally gonna make you try, at the range of course, like shooting from concealed carry type holsters and stuff, just to see what you think of it.
Yeah.
And by making you, I just mean if you're comfortable with it, because it's fun.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it a shot.
Oh,
Okay.
you stopped yourself? I've never heard that done before.
I don't need your Thath.
Yes, you do. Yes.
No, I don't.
Yes, you don't. Okay. So, are we both trying to go for the same spot, or are there two different ones?
We are looking for the same objective point.
Got a fix on me. Frag out. Mierda, culeros.
Fuck you! How? How
Oh
the
my
fuck?
god. That's the first time I ever used Navy SEAL tactics and they actually work in game.
Makes me so mad because I lured you right to me.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm
So what was that malfunction all
angry.
about, sir?
Honestly, I wigged out because I think I tried doing too much too fast.
Yeah. That's very much what happens in this fucking this game.
I think I overestimated the amount of time it was gonna, or maybe underestimated the amount of time it was gonna take you to get to me from where I was.
Fair enough.
Because there's no reason I should have lost that. I like it. Nope, you're right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
suck.
You don't suck.
Well, it wasn't
Well, what
good.
could have been worse though. I mean, there was a strategy
True.
in place, and it fell under the tactics.
That's true. I just didn't overcome fast enough.
You didn't overcome fast enough. Do you
Yeah.
hear a dying dog?
Yeah.
It sounds like...
What's Daddy doing? Did she go sleepy?
No, she's in the bathtub.
Bathtub. Maybe that's her in the bathtub.
Marinating in her own filth. Did I tell you the other day that I'm trying to come off one of my medications?
No, you didn't.
Yeah. The idea, at least initially, and well, technically still, I guess, is to come off of one of them to try and replace it with another one that's in the same class of medications, but is like the big complaint I have about the one that I've been on is like it's for generalized anxiety disorder and it works like a godsend, except that it makes you beyond lethargic. Like, it's bad. It makes you just like okay. It's sort of, I guess in like a certain way. It's imagine what I feel like a lot of people get from pot, where it just makes you sort of like okay with things when, but it sort of like blurs when you shouldn't be okay with it in a way. Which is like, as you can imagine, very detrimental for ADHD because it's like, oh, one thing is recognizing it, and the hardest thing is to get yourself to do something. So when this is increasing that issue, so the idea is to move me over to one of a different class that is known for kind of doing the opposite. But I want to message this to him tomorrow. But I want to actually just go off of it completely for like say a week or two. Just to get like a baseline of how I feel and where I'm at without it at all.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you've ever heard of Effexor, but it's one of the, like I said, it's one of the probably best medications you can take for generalized anxiety disorder. It's a type of antidepressant, but it is one of the worst medications to try and come off of ever.
Oh, and that's what you're on?
Yeah. And I've been on it off and on since I was like 20 or so. So I've been on and off of it several times. Ah, someone's being a predator Rambo buddy.
Maybe.
Maybe. But yeah, it's been fucking rough, dude. We agreed on, my doctor and I agreed on going on trying a kind of aggressive means of getting off of it. I lost.
Yeah, because I did the hack.
Oh, because you got the hack. Ah.
So anyway, what are you saying?
Yeah, so him and I agreed on trying to get off of it at a relatively aggressive pace. Like usually you taper down by like 37.5 milligrams for like a week, but we've been trying like 75. And like I think I hit a wall yesterday and today where it was just like too aggressive. I need to slow down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's fucking rough, dude.
Because you don't want to like shock your system.
Yeah, and the thing is that like even doing it properly with this shit will still shock your system.
Like,
right. If you don't, I don't know about, I was on Lexapro for a while. It was at like the lowest dose possible because it's for migraines, but so you would, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. But like with Lexapro, if you were to like forget to take it for a day, would you notice?
Not after one day, no.
Okay, so with Effexor XR, hang on, I'm trying to figure out what I want to use here. If you go like, for me at least, if I go like 5 hours or so past the 24-hour mark, you become dumb. Like you can't think straight. You can barely form a sentence. Like you get, they're called brain shocks, where it feels like literal. It feels like your brain, if it had a tongue, was licking a 9-volt battery.
Oh.
And you also get tongue shocks, which is where it literally feels like your tongue is licking a 9-volt battery.
Ugh.
And that's after like a few hours. It's ridiculous.
Oh my god, dude. That's awful.
So if I seem like extra retarded or anything, that's why.
Yeah, but you're my extra retard.
Yay!
Well, mine and Deska's.
Use my bottom retard. Bottom bitch, this is bottom Todd. Alright, are we doing the same game type?
Yeah, because it's best 2 out of 3.
Oh, yeah, access point, okay, I see it there. Oh yeah, I'll never get used to that. I don't know if you got this with Lexapro, because I know that you've gone off it like at least once, right?
Yeah, two times now, actually.
I don't know if you got it with that too, but where it like just greatly exacerbates like any sort of emotional fluctuation, like even the smallest thing, like
Oh yeah.
I wonder if we have ice cream, and you're like, you don't have ice cream, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry,
You're
I
like,
thought we
life
had ice
is
cream.
the worst ever, and you're just like, logically, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, 100%. I have been there.
Yes. Good times.
Do you remember what the name of the class you used last time was with the drone?
Artillery.
Hey, throwing a flashbang. Lobbing a flashbang.
Access point established. Get on that terminal.
Hostiles are going loud.
Ooh, fucking fuck.
Throwing a flashbang. Got enemy at marking position now. He's lost visual. I'm clear.
Stop it. Get off of that.
Copy marked.
Shit. Shit.
Got enemy activity.
You
All
cock.
rounds down. Objective lost.
Fuck! Oh, I got you.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
The game ended in my instinct was, fuck, he beat me.
I was like, maybe we both. No, there are no winners in war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to try a different game mode?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pee again. I've had very much water.
I want to know what sabotage is about. Hi, noisy buddy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Do I sound any different right now?
You sound like you have food in your face.
That's really weird, dude. You can hear me right now?
Yeah, why?
Interesting. So just then, still there.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So just then, I had the microphone completely unplugged from my headset. So like when I first was like, because I picked up my headphones by the microphone and it pulled it out. So I screeched. And you were like, what? What's the bad? Why? What's the point of the microphone?
Well, I think I only...
All right. I guess it makes sense that even without it plugged in, that you'd still hear something through the like 5mm jack.
So we're playing Sabotage, and I don't really know what the objective is. um, but... And I don't know if it's based on game mode or if it's based on map, but you can actually change what time it is when you start, like what time of day. So I set it for 0-100.
Sure.
A good old-fashioned night op.
Defend those radio transmitters at all costs.
Oh, okay, so we both have to capture both radios, I guess. That's what it looks like.
Okay. My God, I just heard your sister yawn in the other room through the head. Through the headset. My face is like numb. I've just had like, don't tell Jesse. I've just had like 5 otter pops.
5 what?
Otter pops.
What's an otter pop?
Oh, that's right. You guys don't have otter. They don't call them otter pops. You know those like. Yeah, they're like little popsicles that you buy, and they're in little plastic tubes, and they're liquid, and then you put them in the freezer to freeze them. And
Oh.
Popsicles.
You mean, wait, you mean push-ups?
I think you guys might call them push-ups. Because
Wait, are they the ones that you... Are you talking about, like, the soft plastic tubes? Like the Freezy Pops?
Are you thinking of the ones that you, like, push up? Here, I'm gonna send you a picture.
Yeah, I do that.
And these are, like, the weirdest looking ones I've ever seen. They usually they use food dye, but now they're just, like, generic color, which I'm fine with. But we call them Otter Pops. And have a really funny Otter Pop story. You have to. I'll try and set it up so you can meet my friend that the Otter Pop story is about, so we can make him embarrassed about it. I just sent him. So yeah, I'm allowed to have 2 Otter Pops a day, and I'm on like my knees, and I have 3 of them right next to me because.
You're so bad.
I know, dude. I'm the worst.
Hostile broadcast active. Stop that transmitter.
Frag out. Frag out. Get some. Throwing a flashbang.
It's kind of interesting to see certain things
see what?
seem to certain things that they kind of seem to dumb down or exaggerate in the online version, like night vision and looking at stationary lights. Like if you wanted to like take out some lights, I feel like it makes it a little bit more difficult in night vision to distinguish if you're looking at a light or not. Or actually night vision
Yeah.
or non. But It'd be cool to try and do like some kind of internship, paid or unpaid, with a really awesome game developer. Don't you think? Aw, you made my body vibrate until I was dead. I love that you like every time we play, like a little bit more, you develop your dad's laugh.
Oh God, it's because I'm my dad. What can I say?
Because you are your dad, or because you're a dad?
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Because
well,
one of those
both,
was
I
gonna
guess.
be, it was gonna, wait, what? One,
Oh,
that just raises more questions.
these look way tastier than Freezy Pops.
That's because they fucking are, dude. They're Otter Pops, bitch.
I gotta have one when I get out there.
You're gonna have more than one.
What
sure I
flavor
could
are
find
they?
it
Are they like
every
are they like
fucking thing.
are they like slushy pops?
Kind of, because they melt very quickly. What the fuck do I want to play as?
I already got mine. I'll tell you what.
Well, I
I'll
have an
tell
Otter
you
Pop,
what.
so
One
you know
more
what?
thing about how much
I'll
Prilosec
tell
I
you
eat a
about the
lot.
otter thing.
Eat Prilosec.
Consume Prilosec. It is a bear market on Prilosec.
Buy, sell. It's a bear market on Prilosec. This is your guide. Prilosec is what you
The
worship.
animation you sent me was amazing, because I still have, like, even if I see those two dudes, I still, for some reason, can't log in my memory what they look like. That animation
I love
cannot unsee.
I love the animated ones.
There's one Otter Pop I need to send you a picture of. So they're all like supposed to be, every flavor is supposed to be like its own character, like Blue Otter. And there's one that's like, oh, there we go, it's right here. Little Orphan Orange. And it's just like the only sad looking one. She's like petting her dog. It's probably not even her dog, because she can't have a dog because she's a fucking orphan.
I thought you were gonna say because she's an otter.
She's an orange otter. Fuck orange otters. Orange
That's
otter's
racist.
Orange otter's just a beaver. You're goddamn right. It's racist. That's tailless. I don't know. Okay. Otters are fucking adorable. I've heard they're obnoxious. Like, they mean well, but they're obnoxious.
So, not to change the subject, but I actually just figured out what the actual objective of this is. So it switches off each round between who has to activate the thing and who has to defend it. So last round I had to activate it. Yeah, last round I had to activate it, and this round you have to activate it, and I'm supposed to stop you from activating it.
Okay. So how do I determine that? Was it the question mark thing? I was trying to pay attention as much as possible.
If you see the yellow emblem.
Yep.
What does it say? Does
the capture radio?
Yeah, so mine says defend radio.
Oh, is yours also yellow?
Yeah, it's the same objective marker, it's just a different objective itself.
I was just figuring maybe they would change it to red or something for defend. Because you know that you need to defend both, but as an offensive person, you don't need to be offensive on both. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
I need to get one. You potentially need to get both. So many mats. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Transmitter active. Defend the
One thing
broadcast.
I'm going to do, probably when you move out here, is I'm going to like strap you to a chair and duct tape your eyes open and make you watch probably every... that'll just kill you. But as close to every episode of South Park as I deem important.
Okay, I've seen like a very small handful.
Good. You're gonna live, breathe, and sleep it. You'll see why. You'll see why.
Hey, join the flashbang. Loading a flashbang.
Fuck. No. Fuck you, Greg, you piece of shit.
Garbage trash man. You know what makes me really mad about that? I thought I was way more on top of it. I was far more to the left of where I was, and I saw you like sneaky beaking in, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna track his ass. Nope. The route that I felt very confident that you were taking was not it at all. It just doesn't help anything. It wasn't until the game was like, hey, fuckface, fucker is fucking with your fucking. It's like, uh-oh, better get back to where the fucky fuck is. Thanks.
So yeah, this time you're gonna have to defend, and I have to capture one of them. And this will be the determining round. So,
oh yeah,
no,
we're one.
no pressure.
I have pressure.
Yeah.
It's right on my butt. I think it's cancer.
Oh my god, it's really dark.
Cancer. Yeah, you should look up there. I can't even see
Okay.
it.
Oh, I meant... Okay.
Did you? Did you now? Isn't that random that Ark had that Renaissance Festival mug though? Because do you remember going to the actual little booth thing or whatever that had like where they sell those mugs? It was one of the last ones we went to. It was a huge
Vaguely,
booth.
yeah.
They're like, I want to say they're like $35 usually. How am I marked? We just started. Did you mark me?
Whoa. No, I didn't mean to. That's weird.
Am I showing up like as marked or okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Like I didn't see you. That's gotta be a glitch. Cause there's no way you're in my line of sight already.
What are you talking about? Ghost Recon glitch?
Oh,
What?
I know what it is.
What?
Are you shooting out lights right now?
I shot
Or
one
were
out
you?
after that happened, but fuck, now you're making me feel insecure about it. Now I understand. Now I know.
Hostile broadcast active. Stop that transmitter.
Have I ever told you how much I love this fucking game?
Throwing a
No.
flashbang.
You never expressed anything but contempt for it.
Oh, weird.
And me.
Lobbing a flashbang.
Just kidding. Nothing but love.
Frag out.
Do you have dinner today? Oh! Oh! Nicely done. Nicely done. You call. I was trying to like fake you out. I totally saw you coming up my, yeah, my left flank. I was like, all right, pretend I'm doing that. Let go. Move back. And you went. Yes, but I didn't. Well done.
I know. Well, I actually thought that you got